What's going on, everyone? Anthony Drew Gary here, host of the How To Show, where we talk about optimizing life, money, and happiness one how-to at a time. This week we're going to do a little bit of a recap on what has been one of my more popular videos since I started the channel, and that was all about how to get Home Depot to match the Menards 11% rebate program. And so if you've not seen that video, a link to it will be overhead. It'll give you the nuts and the bolts of how to get it done, and nothing has changed there except for the quality of my videos. Quite frankly, that one was not one of my better showings. But again, this is all a process of getting a little better at public speaking, so I appreciate you bearing with me. And so I wanted to touch base on this concept again because this week is the first week that Menards is doing their 11% rebate week again in 2021. So if there's been a project that you've been waiting to work on, or something that you've got on your bucket list, if you're going to be a weekend warrior or a DIY person, now might be the time to look at that, because you can get 11% rebates either at Menards or at Home Depot because they match. But I want to spend a little bit more time talking about the Home Depot side of the equation, just because I've learned a little bit more since I published that video and want to give a generalized update on it. And so what I really found out is that you need to be using basically products off the shelf at Home Depot, because if you special order things and you pay for it in a special order capacity, it's not going to get you credit on the Home Depot 11% rebate website because it was triggered as a special order, and that's one of their exemptions in their policy. So if you're looking to do special order products, you've got to find some way to talk to the folks inside the Home Depot to make sure that it's more or less a scenario where they order product for you and it gets delivered to the store, but you still go through the register to pay for those items like you would as if it was any other generally stocked item. And that's going to be the difference between whether or not some special order type of materials will qualify to get you 11% off. And so I just want to make sure that exclusion was understood. That's something that I didn't know in the first time that I put the video through. And so when my family ordered, I think it was an exhaust fan for our bathroom, I didn't get credit for it because it wasn't a standard stock item. It was something that I had to special order. And if there were an opportunity for me to get somebody in the store to order that item for me, and I would be able to purchase it through the standard walk through the checkout counter sort of way, I would have been able to get credit for that. So it's just another way of thinking about the same sort of benefit that Home Depot has on the weeks that Menards offers their 11% rebate. And I wanted to draw attention to that difference because I don't want anybody to be in a scenario where they think they're going to get that 11% rebate back, and if they come to find out later on that they're not going to. The program's still working the same way this year as it has in years past. You submit your purchase receipt on the portal that I will link to in the video notes. It's the same portal from prior versions of this video. And roughly 4 to 8 weeks later, you'll get your gift cards in the mail that you can spend at Home Depot worth 11% of what you spent the time before when the rebate match was going on. So good information to share. If you've got anybody in your world that's looking at making purchases at either one of these stores, make sure that you're getting credit for the rebates, because it's really free money on your next purchase at either one of those stores. That is going to bring this episode of the show to a close. Hopefully this isn't too repetitive based on the fact that this is an update to a video that I've done once before in the past. Still new information, still trying to make sure that we're doing the best to optimize our life and our money, and if we can optimize DIY projects, I think that's all the better. So if you're getting value from the video or value from the channel overall, please like the video on YouTube so the algorithm knows that, and it'll tell YouTube that this is a video worth showing to other people. And feel free to subscribe so that you'll be the first to know about new content as it comes out each and every Wednesday. And if you are listening to this on a podcast platform, or if you would prefer to do so, you can check out the show on the podcast player of your choice. You can subscribe there as well. If you've got any feedback for this episode or any other episodes of the show, or if you've got a topic that you want me to cover, leave me a comment down below and I'll make sure that I engage with you there. and I enjoy doing that, so the more the merrier in the comments section. Until next week, this is Anthony Drew Gary, host of The How To Show, signing off.